Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is currently Monday the 5th and I have a job interview tomorrow afternoon. I wanted to do this in sort of a get ready with me style, but I don't really think I will have enough time to do so prior to leaving. So I figured I would just do this in advance and then upload it on Wednesday since that's my regular uploading day. I'm not really one to plan makeup looks in advance, but since this is a job interview, I figured I would do so just so I know how the makeup will wear on me. I don't really wear makeup on a daily basis. I mentioned that in a couple of videos, but this is a job interview and I want to look good. As shallow as it sounds, people usually take looks into consideration, and it is important to make yourself look presentable so that the person who will be interviewing can see your good side, if that makes any sense. Just so you guys know, what I consider a full face is something that most women would consider, I guess, their natural or no makeup looks. I don't wear foundation. I don't really wear bronzer that often. I just go for whatever I feel like that day, and if I feel like I will need more, then I will apply more. If I feel like I need less, then I will just apply the bare minimum. It's basically that. I've already done my skincare. I used this La Roche-Posay sunscreen and mixed that in with my St. Ives Collagen Moisturizer. That isn't the exact name, but I will be sure to link all the products down below just so you guys more or less know what I will be using. Like I mentioned, I don't wear foundation and I don't really wear concealer that often, but my eye bags are pretty prominent in this video. And I've tried so many eye creams, but they do not work. Thank you, jeans. This is the Glossiest Stretch Concealer in the shade Light Clear. I've mentioned that the brand did come out with an array of shades, and this would either be G11 or G12. I'm not having the best skin day. I think it's lack of sleep and the fact that my period will be arriving in a couple of days, so that really sucks for me. But I don't wear concealer that often, just if I feel like I need it, and I think I do need it. This, just so I know. This feels a lot thicker. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I don't really wear makeup that often, as I mentioned, just like maybe like every other week, just once a week, every other week if I'm going out. But it's very rare for me to have like makeup on. As you can see, that makes me look a lot better. For sure. I look more awake and refreshed, and that is honestly all you really want. This is the best concealer in my opinion because the product itself is so creamy, blendable and malleable, and that is honestly all you want. Something that you can apply and don't have to worry about once it's completely blended in. Sometimes I'll use it on my eyelids. I think I'm going to do that today just because I think I applied a bit too much. But don't worry, I will be blending this out with a sponge just so there aren't any harsh lines on my face. I don't really put concealer on my eyelids, but I figured I would do so today just so I look even more awake. Also, it is important to blend with your ring finger because it has the softest touch, at least compared to like the other fingers. That is something I've learned in a makeup class that I took around 5 years ago. I look so weak, holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna blend this in with a sponge. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I've been using it for a long time. I've never tried the Beauty Blender, and I don't think I will plan on trying it anytime soon just because I don't want to spend over $15 on a sponge. I think it's ridiculous when you can use something that is a fraction of the price. This obviously does the same job, and that is why I like it. It's cheap and you can get it in packs of 2 or 4 or individually, but I would recommend buying them in packs for sure, just because you save more money. That is blended in. I look so awake. It's insane. Wow. This looks great. Like, you can still see my eye bags, but I don't really mind that just because I know I won't be able to get rid of them anytime soon. I think the next product I'm going to apply is powder. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Translucent Powder, and I really like it because it sets my face without making it look matte, and that is just the best. So I'm just applying it under my eyes, top of my eyelids, and then the areas where I get pretty oily, aka my forehead. Yeah, my forehead and chin. I will be leaving the nose product free because I will be applying something on it. Typically, I would go in with this bronzer, but I want this to be a very fresh-faced kind of makeup look. I will be going in with this SUNNIESFACE Airblush in the shade Moon. It is a cheek tint, and I gravitated towards the shade because I'm obsessed with dark reds, and I feel like this really adds a nice tint or color to my pale face. I usually apply this with my fingers just because the warmth from the fingers helps melt the product into the skin. And then I think I will be blending it with this ColourPop F14 Dual Fiber Brush just because I've never used this. You just need one swipe with this product because it is really pigmented. I will show you one swipe. And then I'm gonna dot it on my face, as you can see. That really picks up on camera, and I look like a doll because I'm so pale. But with this product, I just apply it on the cheeks. I never really used to be a fan of blush up until I started using this, just because I like the way it blends into the skin and fades throughout the day. I mean, not like fade, but makes it look like this is actually my skin as opposed to a product melting into it. This is a cream to powder kind of blush. So it applies like a cream and sets like a powder, so you don't need to apply anything on top of it, which is great because you just need to bring one blush and just be done with it. So as you can see, that's me with blush. I don't look dead. Now for the other cheek. Same method, just tap and then blend. Like, you do have to be really careful with this product because it sets really fast. As you can see, that looks scary, but I'm gonna try and blend it out or match this cheek to the other. Color doesn't appear as pigmented on screen as it does on camera because the lighting's been really weird. Like, this is the only place where I can film decent videos because of the natural light that comes through the window. You didn't see it, but I applied a bit onto my nose just because I'm into that whole drunk blush look. I think it's really cute. And it makes you look like you've been in the sun, which is something I need because I am so white. Blend it in with a brush, like use tapping motions as opposed to swiping it because I just want the product to set. I was actually opting to use my Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel, but that can be such a hit and miss at times because sometimes I will apply just a bit and my brows will look good, and then oftentimes if I build it up gradually, then I look like I've got slugs in my face. So given that, I figured I would just use this ColourPop Brow Boss Gel instead because it's clear and just makes the brows look a bit fluffier. Okay. I generally just brush my brows up because I'm into that whole bushy boy brow kind of vibe. This is great. It is a fraction of the price of boy brow and basically just performs the same way. Okay, so I'm just brushing the brows up. And now I'm done with brows. Next up is highlight. I think I forgot about that step. I will just be applying this on the tip of my nose just so light catches onto it. This is the ColourPop Light Sticks in the shade Bullseye. It is reminiscent of the Super Shock Cheek in Lunch Money, which is one of my favorites for sure. I honestly prefer this product because it comes in a stick. Therefore, the method of application is way more hygienic. You don't have to tap your finger into the product and then apply it. You can just go straight onto your face with this and be done. But I will be swirling my hand in the product because I know where my hands have been. Okay. I'm just tapping it like so. As you can see, like it's right there. And it's the prettiest white gold color ever. I'm obsessed. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this product. Last sip is lips. And I actually picked up 2 shades of the SUNNIESFACE lip dip. This one is terracotta, this one is so good. Lip dip is honestly everything I want in a liquid lipstick. This is very balmy and moisturizing. I used to be a huge fan of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, but I hate the way they dry and flake on my lips. I've got pretty dry lips naturally, and I find that these keep them moisturized, so I can just keep them as opposed to having to slap a balm onto my lips. And then a color. I don't know what shade to use because I want this to be a bit more natural. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch these for you because I love them so much. They're honestly the best. I haven't used anything else since picking them up. This one is so good. It is a, like, I don't know how to describe it because I'm not the best at describing colors. But it's, I guess, dark, like almost brick red, I want to say. And this one is called Terracotta. It's like a ginger nude. I really like this one because it's got that very 90s vibe to it, which honestly brings back memories. So this one is so good, and this one is terracotta. I think what I'm gonna do is mix the 2 together and then apply the concoction onto my lips. So I'm gonna apply So Good first. Just a dab of the product. And then I'm gonna apply terracotta. Because this looks so cool. Oh my gosh, this smells like candy. This is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna mix the 2 together. Oh my god. When mixed, it kind of reminds me of Baked, which is my favorite fluff matte shade. It's a bit brighter than what I pictured it to be, but I really like the way that you can combine colors and come up with your own shade. Obviously, when you apply it or you swatch it straight from the doe foot applicator, it does come out a lot more opaque and pigmented. But what I did is I dabbed just a dot of each shade onto the back of my hand, swatched it or mixed it together, and then blended it onto my lips using my finger. And it gives off this very soft, blurred effect. Based on that, you can already tell that you can just mix colors together and then come out with your own shade. That is the completed makeup look. As you can see, it looks very pretty and natural. The blush looked quite bright earlier, but it has, I guess, mellowed down a bit and blended in with my skin. You can't really see it on camera, but it is there in person. I'm a huge fan of the Sunnies lip dips. I find that it is the best launch for sure. I really like how comfortable the product feels on the lips, and that you can mix and match different colors to get your desired shade or concoction. There are a total of 9 shades to choose from, but I ended up getting terracotta and So Good just because I know I would get the most wear out of them, and aside from that, they would look really good on my pale skin. I am hoping to get a few more shades very soon, and we'll probably be doing a more in-depth review just when I've collected a couple more, or hopefully all of them, because I don't really like swatching lipsticks in store just because people tend to apply them onto their lips straight from the bullet and or doe foot applicator, and you don't really know if they're sick or not, so that is really unhygienic. Initially, I planned on titling this video as a job interview appropriate makeup tutorial, but I think this is perfect for everyday wear as well, just because the product melts into the skin and blend really nicely together. Natural makeup isn't for everyone. There are people that prefer wearing a full face and others who just go for a couple steps depending on how they want to look that day. With me personally, I love natural makeup, and I find that I look off if I apply too many products onto my face. So this is something that I can see myself wearing on a daily basis if I do have to wear makeup every day. I don't really have anything to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and I also hope that I've enabled you to get some products because these are really good and I like how they perform. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this with your friends and family just to help me out. I will see you guys in a video very soon. Bye.